Good morning guys, and welcome to day 3 of the lockdown and my third daily vlog. So today I've already turned out the horses and this is the to-do list for today, so that's what we're going to be getting on with. I need to go and look at the stables now and then we will crack on with the day. So I've now finished mucking out the stables. I'm only putting little short stints of mucking out each day, just because I don't want it to get repetitive, and obviously it's something that I have to do every single day, so it will be in the vlogs, but I don't want to like waste loads of time showing you the same thing every single day. So that's why I'm just doing like either little time lapses or little, I don't even know what you call them, little jumpy montages or whatever, but it won't take up a lot of time, so don't worry, I don't want this to get really repetitive for you guys. So now I'm gonna head round to the house. So I'm just about to go and clean the rabbits out, but I need to first pop and water their grass trays that are in the greenhouse. So let's go do that. So I've just been in the greenhouse and found this little guy. Still alive, so I'm gonna give it some sugar water because it appears to be struggling. Okay, so I gave him some sugar water and I've popped him in a safe place. Hopefully he'll be okay. But now I'm done saving the bees, let's finish watering these. Okay then. So I don't know if I'm watering them too much. I'll be honest, I've never grown grass before. I really don't know what I'm doing. But this is what the package said to do. Now I've moved them outside in the hopes that sunshine will help. Yeah. So I'm going to clean Tallulah out today because the big bunnies were done not that long ago. So she's due her clean. I've brought her food and her water bowl out and emptied her water. And this is the current state of her little indoor shed. I wanted to put her out in her run, but I actually can't find the outdoor run. So, looks like we're just going to have to keep her in here with us while we clean her up. Sorry the lighting's so rubbish, but it looks like Tallulah's going to stay in here with me while I clean her out.
And come say hi. Oh.
I might lock her in this hutch here, otherwise she can be a bit of a pain. You're hiding in my hair. So I'm going to pop her in here. So this little hutch that we have on the right of the shed, she tends to use as a toilet. So I'm going to give this a clean out, empty all the shavings and just spray it down with disinfectant. First thing, I'm just going to take her litter tray. Well, it's actually meant to be a hay tray. She's in her litter tray now. And just empty this into here. And then I'm going to brush this out and give this a spray also. So on the floor we have these hard bits of poo. You can buy scrapers from Pets Home, but save your money and use a wallpaper scraper, or I actually have a chisel because I couldn't find our wallpaper scraper. So this is a bit smaller, so it'll take a bit longer, but it does the same job, it just gets it up. Okay, so that is the floor all nice and clean. Now I'm going to set all of this up with her things, and then we'll move on to this little section. All done, apart from I need to add a few toys. I've put her food bowl back in, and I just need to top her water up with my little flamingo watering can. Oh, that misses. She's like, can't get it from this side. Don't worry, she knows she's not stuck. Toulouse, why have you got to be awkward? Well, she's made it harder for herself. Just come this side. Like, no, you're there. Well, that's one way of doing it, I suppose, Bum Bum. Your nails need cutting. I think we might do that. Okay, so I need to clip the little one's nails, so I'm going to do that now. It's quite difficult when there's just one of you, but I'll try and film it as I go along. She's a good girl. Good girl. Hey, be nice. The back ones are never as bad. There we are. Good girl to lose. So on today's to-do list was to brush Balto. So being a husky cross German shepherd, he has a lot of undercoat and a really thick coat. So when he came to us a few days ago, he was really matted, but luckily through daily brushing his coat's improved a lot. As you can see from this, it really doesn't look bad at all, and he really enjoys being brushed. He gets really excited and tries to lay on his back all the time, and then he'll run around for a bit, then he'll come back and be brushed. So that's what I did with him. I need to brush more of you than just this. Thank you. Come here. Come here. Boy, get off that. Well done. Well done. Good boy. A good boy. Good boy. A good boy for Mum. So it's time to clean my grooming kit, and I'm going to go through step by step how I do it. Now this is my old grooming kit, because obviously the one I use currently I'm going to be using today, so I can't have it wet. But if you have a spare day where you're not grooming, or after you've groomed, or you have an old grooming kit, then I definitely recommend giving it a wash, especially as the weather is just so nice right now. So the first thing that you want to do is empty out all of the brushes. As you can see, Balto decided he was helping me with this. And then you want to grab anything that is empty or ready to be thrown away and just chuck that in the bin. And while you're there, make sure to empty out any dust, any hair, any excess sort of clutter in the bottom of your grooming kit into the bin as well. I then go ahead and fill my grooming kit with water, so I mix hot and cold water and some fairy liquid. You can use baby shampoo if you would prefer. I tend to find that fairy liquid is better because it removes more grease. So before I put all of the brushes in to soak, I use a metal curry comb to remove any excess hair. Then I pop them all in to soak for a little while. Once they've soaked, I then go through and clean them using either a really stiff brush, which gets any dirt off. As you can see with the mane and tail brush, it tends to collect a lot of dirt at the base. So use a stiff brush and that will clean that. And then you can pull the hair out, or if you sort of tap it in the water and then pull it out, I tend to find it pulls the hair out, and that worked really well for me. So then once I've cleaned all of the brushes, I like to put them all out to dry, and I use my mounting block just because with it being slatted, it means it aerates it really well, so they tend to dry quite nicely, especially in this lovely weather. So once I've done the brushes, I'm now going to clean the internal section of my grooming kit. If you don't have one of these, obviously you just skip this step. But I just use the leftover water. It doesn't really matter that it's got a bit dirty from the brushes because it's just breaking down the grease and sort of the dust and the oils from the horse's coat and things that are in your grooming kit. So firstly, I give it a brush with the stiff brush, and then I use a sponge to get into all the nooks and crannies and the places that we couldn't reach. And then once that is done, just set that to one side. So now it's time to clean the main section of the grooming kit. So normally when you've used it as sort of a little washing up tub, the inside's pretty clean already. So I like to fill a big tub truck full of water and fairy liquid again. This just makes it easier to clean. You can just use a hose pipe and then fairy with a sponge if you want, or if you don't have a tub big enough. I just tend to pop it in there and just scrub it all over, and it is amazing how clean you can get these guys. Again, use a brush and then use a sponge, and it literally had my grooming kit looking like new again. So then I just pop out all of the grooming kit contents, so the lid, the main body, and the little holder that sits inside it. I just pop them all out in the sun to dry, and that is one way to clean your grooming kit. So it's that time of the day, guys, which means that it's time to give the horses their lunchtime nets and time to bring Lucy and Chili in. So firstly, we give them all their nets, just because if you try and bring one of the horses in, all of those tend to kick off, and it's just a way to calm them down before they come in as well, because we've had a few issues with Chili coming in. So they were all quite happy today, just chilling in the sun and munching on their hay. So today I'm riding Lucy again, so I bring her in, take off her rug. Then I pick all of her feet out and gave her a quick groom before I started tacking up. So that is everything for today's vlog, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and don't forget that I am now uploading a video every single day that we are on lockdown at 12 PM, so 12 in the afternoon. So be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.